Hi, everyone. It's Coffee with Claire. I'm Claire, and I'm talking to Melissa Huston of Stidio Floral Designs about what will be going on in historic downtown Annapolis for May Day this Friday. Melissa, tell us a little bit about May Day.
So May Day is in Annapolis since 1955. May Day in Annapolis since 1955, all of the businesses and residents in historic Annapolis put out May Day baskets. Homemade baskets, some are done by florists with trailing ribbons and fresh cut flowers, and the old garden club will go around and award ribbons, and then we get invited to this beautiful tea party. It is the most fun, but this year's going to be a little bit different.
And why is it different this year than other years?
Because of the pandemic, and more than half, about 75 to 80% of the businesses downtown are not open. And so we don't know who's going to put out baskets and if people are going to come and safely walk around town or drive through and see them. And so I have 6 businesses that have reached out to me and asked me to put something out in front of their business. So I'll be making a basket for Vita Taco Bar, Fox's Den on Main Street, the Annapolis Summer Garden Theater, who has had to postpone their entire 2020 season, Middleton's Tavern, which is the oldest tavern in town, and Harvest Wood Grill and Tap at Market Space. And at Harvest, I'm doing something a little different. Normally, I usually do a nice sized basket. I don't do anything small, but this year, because there's that just dark cloud over everything, I'm going a step further. I'm creating what I call a barrel of blooms, and I'm going to take a full-size whiskey barrel that's been donated by Whistle Pig, and I'll be filling it with over 300 to 400 stems of flowers erupting out of it as a tribute to the floral industry, the events industry, and the hospitality industry that have been crippled by the pandemic.
Wow. So that's a lot of flowers. Are those the flowers that we see behind you?
Yeah, this is most everything. Unfortunately, the cut flower trade has been, devastated. We're not getting in any product from overseas. And so normally the American flower trade relies on about 70 to 85% imports from Holland, Ecuador, and Colombia. And none of those flowers are arriving. So it's a very limited selection. But fortunately, I was able to get a good amount from my wholesaler, Delaware Valley. And what I didn't get from the wholesaler, I have been spending today foraging from neighbors' houses.
So you got creative, huh?
Oh, yeah. I've got some more neighbors that reached out. So I'm going to go back out later today and tomorrow morning and get some more bay grasses, lilacs, some tulips. I'm hoping there's a neighbor that I reached out to with some spirea and some irises. So I'm really hoping she gets back to me. Wisteria. Went out with the lopper and took down some wisteria, and all of my greens you can see in the bucket over here behind me were all cut from my backyard, which you can see I have an ample amount of fresh greens behind me.
Oh, wonderful.
And all the cut flowers have come from growers from across America, California mainly, some from Canada, and then some local product from the sunflowers are all local product. And I wanted to support my wholesaler, because let's face it, they're usually relying on me to have 10 to 15 weddings that I don't have. So I wanted to show them some love. And this is how you and I met. I'm a tour guide downtown. And I'm usually in bars and restaurants that aren't there anymore, and I'm not able to do my tours. So I felt an overwhelming need to do something spectacular to hopefully put everybody in a better mood. And that's ultimately what it is.
Well, I know that I
got a drink.
Oh, I was just going to say, I know I know that May Day is one of the big events every year for me. It's something that I come out for. It's something that I look forward to. And I know it does brighten my spirit, even on the days on May Day when it does rain. It's so nice to go out and sort of
beautiful.
Oh, it was gorgeous last year.
And we went to Cafe Normandy for lunch. Oh, it's the best.
It's one of my favorite days of the year. Now, we were talking before, and I understand that you're also trying to maybe use this as sort of a fundraiser or a platform for the restaurants to fundraise for their staff. Is that correct?
Because all of your favorite bartenders and servers aren't working, and they have no money coming in. There's a handful of restaurants that have been doing takeout orders, and that's terrific for the restaurant, but that really doesn't help the bartender and the server, and we all have our favorites, and we rely on them every week to give us a big smile, let us know that we're missed, and bring us a cold beverage and maybe some French fries. But I hurt for them because no income, and with commissioning week canceled and everything closed, and who knows what it's going to be like when things open back up, I want to try to support them. So I'm asking people, go to the Annapolis tip jar. There'll be Venmo signs downtown in front of Harvest and Middleton's. Tip your server, tip your bartender, throw some bucks into the pool so that when we do reopen, they will be able to come back and they will return with that same smile, welcome you in with a cold beverage, maybe some French fries.
Yeah. So I love that idea. Now I understand that many of them will be baskets like you've done in the past, but that the one in front of Harvest is maybe a little bit different.
It's going to be larger than anything I've ever done.
Okay, wow.
I'm a little intimidated, actually. Well, last time I did something this big would be the Philadelphia Flower Show, 2010, 2011. I was given a giant urn to decorate, and that took up about 300 stems of flowers. So this is going to be, I mean, I'm going as big as I can possibly go with it. And I'm so excited that you're going to be down there to video it.
I cannot wait. So just to let everybody know who's watching Coffee with Claire right now, I will be doing a time-lapse video so that you can watch Melissa through the whole process from, setup to finished product. Now, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to take pictures of all of the baskets that Melissa's done, all of the baskets and boat, because it's a boat, not a basket, which I'm kind of excited about.
Filled with actual shells from Middleton
and
Seafood.
Of course, oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Talk about local sourcing, huh? You're doing local sourcing on this one this time.
Yeah.
I think it's
Vita. I'm using oranges and lemons and limes from their margarita delivery. We're going to go pick up a bunch of those. So it's going to be, I've got some great stuff coming up for Friday.
Well, I've always been really impressed with all of your baskets and everything that you do. And I just want to thank you for coming onto the show, talking to me about what you're doing. And, I just want to let my viewers know about other businesses and what's going on, and to share with them some of the wonderful people that I know and get to work with and that I hang out with. So Melissa, thank you so much again for coming on to Coffee with Claire. Folks,
Claire,
if you liked the video, please
for all the support you've given
comment,
me over the
like,
years.
share. It's Melissa, my dearest friends, and I'm just glad I can share this amazing thing that you're doing, with more people, because I think May Day baskets will brighten the mood and help to cheer people. And I think right now what we do need is a little lifting, a little happiness. And I think flowers are a great way to do it. So thank you so much.
Flowers are a language of love.
They are. So folks, if you haven't seen it already, Capital Gazette did an article on you. Is that Melissa?
Yep.
The Capital Gazette?
Yes, Capital Gazette. Ion Annapolis had a piece out today. And then
Okay.
when this is all over, the Capitol wants to do a follow-up. And so I appreciate the attention that this barrel of blooms is getting.
Well, I look forward to seeing it on Friday on the setup. I will share that with you folks. And at the
Rain
bottom
or
of
shine.
this video, rain or shine, we will be there. I will be sharing it with you guys. There are going to be links to everything below the video. So again, folks, if you like the video, like, comment, and share. Thank you again, Melissa, and great rest of your day.